Hello, Brickster buddies, and welcome back to another episode of What the Heck Are We Doing Today? Got the boat all done. Now, do we move on to some of this? I don't know. Maybe some of that. Perhaps I start going through my instructions. Nah. I do have a bunch of bags on the floor. Let's go ahead and do those. Let's see what's in here. Looks like, off the top, we've got a bag full of bags. All right. Oh, it's the bank. So when we moved, I broke down a bunch of sets, and then we rebuilt them to put them on display in our new house. All this stuff's been kind of just sitting on my floor since we moved in. Those are Winter Village pieces. This must be the Parisian restaurant. Wonder why I had so many extra pieces left over when I was done rebuilding it. I guess that means I just did a better job. What else we got? Oh, the Grand Emporium. Yeah, that was a fun build. It was even fun the second time around. So now we got that all looked through and figured out. I've got a special spot for both of those piles of bags. And then, of course, there's this stuff. Now, this is the leftover pieces from the pirate boat that I used when I built the Brown Bomber MOC that I did. These were other pirates sets that I had stored with the pirate boat. Looks like we got 2 different sets in there, which is cool. Oh, hey, there might be 3 sets in there. Sweet. This is what I call the dungeon. It's where I keep sets that we've already built, but I didn't want to put them in the collective. Got a nice clean workspace, ready to start something new. Maybe some of that, maybe some of that. All right, we'll do some of this. This is a giant tote of random bulk Lego. We're going to keep the donor anonymous, but we can say that this is a collection of Lego that he had collected from other collectors. They didn't buy much of their own stuff, but as you can see, most of this Lego is fairly dirty or has been colored on or chewed on or maybe left to rot in a dusty basement. But either way, it needs a bath before I can do anything to it, especially because I like to use my teeth to take stuff apart. Now, the person that owned this seemed to like to use his teeth to just, chew on random Lego. Hey, a construction guy. Of course, you need a foreman for a job this big, so he can drive in and go, hey, I'm the boss. I'm telling everybody what to do. You're going to clean this. Hey, a cannon. I've only come across a couple of these in my bulk in the past, but these things, man, they really shoot, and they turn into projectiles that could take out your eye. Hey, check this guy out. I think he was from a Spider-Man, vehicle set or something. I'm not sure. I know he's missing his head, though. There is a lot of strange stuff in here. It seems like every time I dig, I find something weird. And lots of half put together minifigs. And this thing, of course, whatever the heck that is, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it's Lego. And what the heck is that? I didn't know Lego made tampon applicators. Odd. Dump it out. We're going to go through this piece by piece and make sure that any of the stuff that's already put together we kind of break down into smaller pieces. And once we've done that, we're just going to throw it right back in the tote, and then we're going to fill that tote up with a bunch of soapy water. So here we go. We're going to do this one by one like so. And yeah, see, when I find this, I'm going to take it apart, put all these pieces down in there, and yeah, get them clean. Hey, look, a charger. So I'm digging through this bulk piece by piece when I come across, no kidding, a almost fully intact Krager. If you've seen a previous video, you know I'm trying to rebuild mine. Let's go to the case. Come on, buddy. Look at that. He's even got the right hand. It's odd. He's got a light green left hand, which I don't think is Cragger's hand. There you go, buddy. All fixed up. Now we just need your armor. As for you, you're going to go over here with my stuff I don't want to lose. Back into it. So I've been finding a lot of these chewed up pieces of Lego while I've been sorting
It wasn't
through this
me.
stuff. And what?
I said it wasn't me. Everybody always assumes it was me.
Well, nobody said it was you.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Just relax, man. I'm going to get back to sorting. Found Craggar's armor, but it's on this smooth-looking fella here. There you go, buddy. Any Star Wars fans out there know who this little lady is? Obviously some kind of pilot. We got all you people out here worried about stepping or walking on Lego, and I'm sitting here at my work desk like, ooh, ooh, Look at all these handsome fellas right here. I can't believe I got a Nightwing. That's awesome. Looks like a pilot and some shadow troopers. I also got the Imperial Guard, which is cool. I really like those figs. We got the Rebel Guardsmen right here. I got a few of those. They were all parted out. And what's the deal with the black stormtrooper heads? Did they used to come like that? I also got a bunch of droids, which are cool. I like the droids. A lot of these minifigures in this bulk were missing parts. I think it had something to do with the handless carpenter. Yeah, never trust a carpenter with no hands. It's just not a good sign. See this foreman here? I think he was supposed to be watching him, but he must have been on break or something, and some kind of horrible saw blade accident happened. Causes things like this, you know? Feel bad for all those mangled minifigures. There was also a pretty large assortment of criminals in this bulk. Lots of minifigures with handcuffs on. Like this guy. I don't know why he had handcuffs on. Maybe it's because his face is super creepy looking and, you know, the kid wanted to make sure he was locked up for the night. You can't have people like that lurking under your bed. But there was also this guy. He's another creepy looking dude. So I understand why he had handcuffs on. You got to keep track of those creepy fellas. Now this guy had handcuffs on too. I think he was a submarine getaway driver or something. That's the only thing I could think of why he would have handcuffs on. Now every criminal element needs some sort of person who's in charge. I think these two guys were leaders of the gang. That guy's obvious, but you know, this guy, he had a golden ninja sword with him, so I imagine he was wreaking havoc on the rest of the Lego, and they decided to go ahead and put him in handcuffs. All those criminals in handcuffs was pretty impressive, especially since I only found, I think, 3 officers total. Here's the first 2. The mustache guy doesn't look like he could run very fast, but the other guy, he probably caught a criminal or 2. Now this guy's obviously the stud of the police force. I mean, he just looks like he can kick butt, so I imagine everyone else was in handcuffs because of him. Now, he claims he was trained by Batman, but I don't know which one. I assume it's the one in the cape, not the one in the armor. Whether or not he was trained by Batman, I guess we'll never know for sure, but let's just go with yes. What's a good police force without a couple of sleuths? Look at these guys. I'm glad Shaggy's the one that was bald, because if Scooby was bald, that'd be pretty creepy. Summing up the minifigure collection is this guy, the biggest baddie of them all. I got a feeling he was the kingpin, probably the master criminal behind everything, and that's why I left him in cuffs. And what's a master villain without henchmen to kick around? This is the Mecha Cra. He's got razor sharp metal teeth, and probably a laser somewhere. Now this guy looks sweet and innocent and all on the surface, but if you really look deep into his eyes, you see it. He's super devious and a criminal mastermind. That's why he's got a collar on. See, he had to keep him on a short leash. People dogs are not to be trusted. Aside from all those cool figures and a Laval, Looks like I got a Nexo guy. Unfortunately, I did not get into collecting the Nexo, and I kind of regret it. My favorite minifigure find of the whole bulk is this guy right here. I'm a huge fan of Alien minifigures, and this is one I didn't have yet, so I was super happy to find him. I mean, how cool is he, really? Meet Morp, meet Morp. Very stoked about all of these figures. So here's all the minifigures that I found in this bulk. There was a lot more than this, but they were all in various states of being broken down. So I kept all these guys, but broke down the rest to add to the collective. Let's hope it all fits, because I have too many broken down minifigures as it is. Which brings me to the Lego not Lego section. These are what look like Lego and feel like Lego, but they do not bear the brand stamp Lego anywhere on any of those pieces. So I got homework to do. This is an old steering wheel column. I believe it is Lego. I could be wrong though. We also got this interesting piece here and a flipper, which is neat. And I think that's the bat signal. This is something I've never come across before. It's got female stud places on both, like, 3 sides there, and male studs on top. It's weird. I don't know. I got 2 of those. Then we got these guys here, and they claim they know the Village People, but that is to be confirmed. And whatever the heck this thing is, I think it's Mega Block, but it's got a neat indentation there. It's kind of fun to feel on, so maybe that's what it's for. Those guys are cute though, aren't they? Then there's this thing. It again does not bear a Lego stamp anywhere on it, but it looks like it might connect somehow to another block or something. Or maybe it's just a piece of an alarm clock or another toy. Then there's the most frustrating piece you can find, Mega Block, hiding in your Lego. Then there was all these miniature Mega Blocks, battery, of course a bullet casing, and, you know, ballistic missile. What Lego collection is complete without it? That Skull Lock Works, the Village People Friends, Money I Can't Spend. Yeah, Dragon Tears. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and this thing, which again is fun to feel on, whatever it is. Honestly, the most exciting find was this. Anybody know what that is? I'll give you a hint. It's a Rock Raider head. Now, I have a bunch of these, but one of them has been missing their head, and I have no idea how it got in there, but now it's fixed. So, welcome home, complete Rock Raider blue guy. He's so cute. Yeah. Well, Brickster buddies, that's all I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, what the math? Oh, it's all sticky.
That's what you get for making me say meat morp. Who says that anyway? Ugh.